The role of American Staffordshire Bull Terriers in birdwatching. American Staffordshire Bull Terriers, known for their muscular build and fearless nature, have been used in a variety of roles throughout history, including as working dogs on farms and in law enforcement. However, one lesser-known role they can excel in is birdwatching. As natural hunters, American Staffordshire Bull Terriers have an exceptional sense of smell and sight, making them skilled at tracking and spotting birds. In fact, many birdwatchers have started bringing their Staffordshire Bull Terriers with them on birding expeditions, as they can help locate birds in hard-to-reach places. Not only can Staffordshire Bull Terriers assist in birdwatching, but they also make great companions for those who enjoy the hobby. Their energy and enthusiasm for the outdoors matches that of their human counterparts, and they are always eager to roam and explore. However, it is important to note that Staffordshire Bull Terriers, like any breed, require proper training and socialization to prevent any potential behavioral issues. It is also important to always keep them on a leash while birdwatching, as they may be tempted to chase after birds and potentially harm them. In addition to being useful in birdwatching, Staffordshire Bull Terriers also have a deep history and connection to the outdoors. Originally bred for bull and bear baiting, they were also used in dogfighting and hunting. Today, responsible owners of this breed recognize their ability to excel in various activities and provide them with proper training and socialization to ensure their well-being. American Staffordshire Bull Terriers have the potential to make great birdwatching companions, given their natural instincts and love for the outdoors. While it is important to properly train and socialize them, they can provide a unique and rewarding experience for those who enjoy this hobby. Identifying birds, tips and tricks. Bird watching is a popular pastime for many people around the world. Watching these beautiful creatures in their natural habitat can be a wonderful experience. However, identifying birds can be a daunting task for beginners. In this article, we will provide you with tips and tricks to help you identify birds. 1. Understand bird anatomy. The first step in identifying birds is to understand their anatomy. Birds have specific characteristics that distinguish them from other animals. For instance, birds have feathers, wings, and beaks. Understanding these characteristics can help you identify a bird even from a distance. 2. Observe the bird's habitat. Birds have specific habitats where they live. Some birds prefer open fields while others like forested areas. Therefore, observing the bird's habitat can be an excellent way to identify them. For instance, if you see a bird in a forested area, it is more likely to be a woodpecker than a pigeon. 3. Listen to their calls. Birds have distinctive calls that can help you identify them. Many experienced bird watchers can identify birds by their calls alone. Therefore, it's essential to learn the calls of different birds. There are different birding apps available that can help you learn the calls of different birds. Pay attention to their behavior. A bird's behavior can also help you identify them. Some birds have particular patterns of behavior that can give you a clue to their identity. For example, if you see a bird pecking at the bark of a tree, it is more likely to be a woodpecker rather than a robin. 5. Use binoculars. Binoculars can help you see birds from a distance without disturbing them. They can also help you observe the bird's features more closely. Therefore, investing in a pair of good binoculars is essential for bird watching. Identifying birds can be a challenging task for beginners. However, with these tips and tricks, you can become an expert in bird identification. Always remember to observe the bird's habitat, listen to their calls, pay attention to their behavior, and use binoculars for better observation. Happy bird watching! Birdwatching etiquette, respecting wildlife and other birders. Birdwatching is a peaceful and rewarding hobby that allows you to connect with nature and observe beautiful birds in their natural habitat. However, it's important to maintain proper birdwatching etiquette to ensure that we respect the birds and other birders. Here are some tips for practicing responsible birdwatching etiquette. 1. Keep your distance from the birds. While it's tempting to get close to the birds to get a better view or a perfect photo, it's important to not disturb them. This can cause stress and disruption to their daily routine. Use binoculars, telescopes, or cameras with telephoto lenses to observe them from afar. 2. Respect other birders. Birdwatching is a popular activity, especially in areas where there are several species of birds. Be courteous and respectful to other birders who are also watching the birds. Don't take up a lot of space or block the view of others. 3. Maintain a quiet and calm demeanor. Birds can be easily spooked by loud noises or sudden movements. Speak in a low voice and avoid shouting or making sudden movements when you are near them. This can help you observe them without disturbing their daily activities. 4. Follow the rules and regulations. Always follow the rules and regulations set by the park or wildlife reserve you are visiting. This can include staying on designated trails, not feeding the birds, and not disturbing nesting areas. These rules are put in place to protect the birds and their habitats. 5. Don't litter. It's important to leave the birdwatching area just as you found it. Don't leave any litter or trash behind. This can harm the birds and the environment. By practicing responsible birdwatching etiquette, we can enjoy this wonderful hobby without causing any harm to the birds or the environment. So, let's be mindful and respectful of nature and enjoy the beauty of birdwatching with a clear conscience. The basics of birdwatching, getting started. If you are interested in exploring the fascinating world of birdwatching, then you have come to the right place. Birdwatching is an incredibly rewarding hobby that allows you to connect with nature and observe the behavior of different bird species. However, getting started can be a bit overwhelming if you don't know where to begin. In this article, we will cover the basics of birdwatching and help you get started on your exciting journey. 1. Choosing the right equipment. The first step to becoming a birdwatcher is to have the right equipment. A good pair of binoculars is essential for observing and identifying birds from a distance. Look for binoculars with high magnification and a wide field of view for the best results. A field guidebook is also helpful for identifying different bird species and learning about their behavior. 2. Finding the right location. Once you have your equipment, it's time to find the right location for birdwatching. Look for parks, nature reserves, and wildlife refuges in your area that are known for their bird populations. You can also join a local birdwatching club or organization to get tips on the best places to go. 3. Identifying bird species. As you start observing birds in the field, it's important to learn how to identify different bird species. Look for unique features such as color, shape, size, and behavior to help you identify different birds. Use your field guidebook for reference and make notes about each species you observe. For recording your observations, keeping a record of your birdwatching observations is a great way to track your progress and learn more about the birds in your area. Record the date, location, and species of each bird you observe, along with any interesting behavior you observe. 5. Respecting the birds and their habitat. As a birdwatcher, it's important to respect the birds and their habitat. Avoid disturbing nesting birds, sensitive habitats, and other wildlife in the area. Follow the rules and regulations of the area you are visiting, and be mindful of your impact on the environment. Birdwatching is a fascinating hobby that can provide hours of entertainment and a deeper connection to nature. By following these basic tips, you can get started on your birdwatching journey and discover the amazing world of birds. Happy birdwatching!